Hey guys, I'm now using a microphone on my headset. That's the word I'm looking for, headset. Yeah, so hopefully it sounds slightly better. Anyway, I figured I'd make a quick vlog. Don't really know why. I guess I don't know really, just wanted to. It's funny, I have known about an organisation called To Write Love on Her Arms for a fairly long while now, but never really thought that I would need to look into it. And basically it's a fairly good organisation actually. Maybe you guys should look into it. It's, I don't know about so much a suicide organisation, but self-harm from what I understand. And I've had some personal issues myself, as well as other people having some issues, and it kind of just makes me happy to see other people are shit. That could have been really bad. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, it's really nice to see that other people are interested in helping, people that are, let's say, different, because I don't know how else to put it, but people that are different and have this way of managing to feel depressed and then wanting to cause harm. And all I know is that self-harm isn't your fault. You don't choose to be self-harming, it's just how your emotions are. And to be quite honest with you, I mean, everybody sees it as a massive kind of bad thing, and it is bad, I'm not denying it, but it's controllable if you have the right people around you. And it kind of brings me on to my next thing, where I think I said in the last vlog, I can't remember how many I actually uploaded and how many I made, but this girl that I am dating, she is fantastic, and she really does help me in my times of need, and I hope that she feels the same way about me. I seriously love her to such an extent, because she is seriously helping me in my life, and I don't know what I'd do without her. I really don't. I can't imagine life without her, weirdly. I can't remember what it was like. I just now have this really, really cool sort of feeling that I'm loved, and that people, hang on a minute, and that there is life after these bad thoughts. You haven't got to end it. There is always someone to talk to. So if anyone feels down at any stage, please just talk to me. I like to think that I help people, and I try and help as many people as I can. So tweet me or Facebook me or whatever, and I'll be happy to help you. I really will. But I just, yeah, I don't know. sort of given up on what people think now. I mean, it's a tough one, but if you feel that because someone is different, they're weird, then you're just a fucked up individual. Or narrow-minded, more importantly. I love to think that everybody should have an equal chance in this world. And if someone self-harms, you shouldn't look at them in any different way. You should just realise that they need the assistance that sometimes isn't available. Emotional assistance, I'm talking. You know, most people are suffering from some reason, and quite often, if they're, you know, cutting themselves or they are doing some kind of self-harm, if it's anything like me where I wrote a car off and tried to overdose about 6 or 7 times, then you got a problem. But this is the reason I love the person I'm dating so much, and that's because they don't look at me any differently for what I've done in the past. They just continuously try and help me and make sure I'm okay, and make sure that everything is going to be okay. And I love that. I couldn't ask for a better person in my life. I really couldn't. And if you feel that strongly about something, then normally something can be done about it. You know, I believe that if you, like I say, if you self-harm, there's a chance that you could do damage that you really regret. That's the only bad side to it. And I don't like seeing people self-harm, especially when there's visible damage. I mean, I have a scar right just above my head here, outside my eye, that came from breaking the glass with my head. And I think, anyway, or possibly hitting my head on the metal beams. I don't know. It's funny, though, because I was talking to my brother about this, and me and my brother, if you knew us, you'd laugh. I mean, we're a funny pair. We go for our moments, but right now we're having this really nice brotherly love. And the funny thing about it is, we were laughing about the car accident the other day, and he said, you know what, you're a really strong person regardless of what you think. I mean, admittedly, I'm using bigger words, but, you know, nonetheless, he said some really nice words that really did touch me, and he said, like I say, you're a really strong person regardless of what you think. And I said, why? He said, because you had a crash in a car due to bad memories. And yet, 2 things. A week later, you were back on the road. You wanted to drive. And the other thing is, you're driving the same car. I bought the same car that I crashed because I loved it so much and I knew it so well. And to be quite honest, I'd still drive like a complete idiot. And I don't think twice. I don't think, oh wow, I could crash again. Because I clearly am a strong person. And it's weird because I never had myself down as this strong person. I actually used to think I was very weak and not able to survive in this life. And it just turns out I am. Alright, let me give you an example currently. I'm in a hell of a lot of debt. And on top of that, both my parents aren't here. And my family love me, but I can never get the emotional support from them that my mum, for example, could or should have given me. And more importantly, I don't have a sister, so I can't go and talk to her because I'm really feminine. That's the thing. I'm really girly, whatever. And so this is where my girlfriend comes in, that she understands me a lot. Regardless of any incident, she's there. And like I say, I really do love her. And a lot of people have been trying to take me down recently. I don't know if it's a good idea to say it in a video, but there's an age difference that people are slightly concerned about, clearly. And, you know, people are trying to tell me, oh, you know, this isn't real, this is just a fake relationship that you guys want just to make yourselves happy, and you know, oh, this is wrong, and on so many levels and things like this. And I'll be honest with you, at first I listened to them and I said, really? I couldn't understand what they were talking about. And then I realised that actually some of it is jealousy. Most of it is just the pure fact that people can't stand to see other people happy. And that's why everyone's always being shot down all the time. And that's exactly why people, like you and me possibly, feel the need to cause self-harm. And the reason it's called self-harm in my eyes is that I would never, ever, ever want to hurt anybody else in the actions that I took to try and end my life, for example. I just... Like I say, it's damn tough out there, and... It's damn tough, and... I love my baby doll a million times over. I seriously couldn't do anything else to improve on what I already have. She is perfection in my eyes. If you don't think she's perfect, I don't give a fuck. All I need to know is that she's perfect, and she's a fuckload better than anybody else I've ever had. So, with that said, I think my point kind of stands in my mind that relationships help. I don't know what I wouldn't... Like I say, I can't see myself without this amazing girl helping me through every single day. I just can't see it myself. And that's it. And I've got two amazing best friends. One of them that understands about 96%, and the other one that's just treating me like a total bitch. She doesn't... I think she was brought up slightly different, and it's causing some conflict because it really does seem like she can't see me happy, and I'm just, unfortunately, I think her intentions are good, but she appears to be obeying the law just a bit too strictly. But oh well. Regardless of what anyone ever says, follow your heart. Seriously, follow your heart. Because your heart is right. I trust you. Trust me on this. It will fuck you over sometimes, but in the long run it's so much better. Because it gets you to a stage like I am in, where you're happy as fuck, and you can't ever change that. Because if you're not happy, you're not living. Anyway, peace guys. Take it easy. Love you all.